Hello tribe, welcome back to the channel. So today I sat down and I read your comments from the previous video that I've done where I've asked you guys to suggest some of the topics you might be interested in, and thank you for Empress Rising Oracle 9197 for giving me a lot of suggestions. So today's reading is what can you expect, what is on the horizon in your career, job. And I wanted to take you on this journey of choosing your piles. If you're going to be leaning towards one particular side or one particular card and you see me pull it, you're welcome to choose that pile. So let's see. Pile number one, I'm going to show you all of these in sequence once I'm done pulling. Pile number two, and I want this particular card, and pile number three. Nope, not this one. These two. Let's take these cards back. By the way, in case anyone will be asking, this is the in-between tarot. And let's get your piles ready. Pile number one. Pile number two. And pile number three. Let me adjust it slightly. Choose your piles and I will see you in timestamps. Hey, group number one, let's see what you can expect in your career. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Star. And you have the Three of Coins. What you may expect happening next in your careers is actually is really good. I feel like you're going to expect a change happening in your life, but this change is happening for the better. At one point, you're going to sense and feel that you're being guided, either by your own higher self or by the spirit, as if you're being shown the way where you need to go next or what you need to focus or improve on. Your path overall here, pile number one, is very protected. So at any point, if you go off of your main path, you may notice how you're being kind of guided back into your main path, where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be going to. Since you are very trusting in your intuition, and probably a lot of you are really connected to your higher selves, there is no way that you're going to get lost on this journey, your cards are saying. See, you're keeping your focus. You're very laser focused in the future. Even if you don't feel it right now, in the future, you're really laser focused. And again, if you look at the Star card over here, here is your main boat. You're on this boat. Those boats look like ghosts. So there is a definite guidance from the spirit over here, so that you go exactly where you want to go, where you're supposed to be. Pile number one, maybe you tend to overthink sometimes. Maybe you tend to question yourself too much. And this is more so like a pat on the back for you than anything else. I'm seeing you working in a team in the future. I'm seeing you working with people. If you wanted to attract new connections, that is definitely happening. If you want to make or create a new partnership, that is definitely happening. If you have your own business, you're finding the right people to work with, you're finding the right clients, people basically navigate towards you, you attract them, and those people are similar minded to you. Those are also someone who is very intuitively guided, someone who is very focused on their journey as a whole, and someone who does not just kind of discard their dreams and wishes. Let's see what else we have for you. And I'm going to be using the Healing Light Tarot for the second portion of the reading. What's gonna be important for you is teamwork next. Teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. Where you're going to find a lot of joy and purpose. You have the Ace of Cups, you have the Hermit, and you have the King of Pentacles. What's gonna be important here for you, it feels like the person that you're going to meet, this could be your boss, could be a colleague, could be a partner, but in a business sense. They haven't come into your life just yet. They're about to be ready to come into your life and for you to cross paths. This person will cross your path around the time when you need some sort of a restart button to be pressed. When you need either new inspiration, when you want to step into a new journey. That period of time may feel a bit quiet to you. Where you're kind of like contemplating, you're reflecting what your goals are, you're reflecting where you want to be, what you need to improve on. Right around that time when you're thinking about all those things, as if this person's higher self is able to hear you and they cross paths with you. This is someone who's really good at making money, or someone who's really good at their career. They have a really good expertise, they are respected, and there is someone who's proud of their work. Let's see how influential this person will be. Let me tidy the desk. It is difficult with these cards, they're very slippery. In some way, once you're going to be around this person, you're going to feel that you have a lot of strength, you have a lot to offer, you want to hunt. You're going to be in this kind of like mode that, oh my God, I want to hunt for things that I want. I want to go out there and I want to claim what's mine. I want to go out there and complete all of those projects. I want to go out there and get more clients. This person is quite inspirational, but it's in the way they talk about business or they talk about work themselves. It doesn't seem that they're coming there to, save you. No, that's not the case. This person, just you being around them, their energy is going to answer indirectly a lot of questions that you may have had about your career. This would be a really good person to go for advice to. Someone who is very neutral. They're not going to advise from the point where what's better for them. They're going to be very neutral. They're able to take a step back and to evaluate a situation fairly. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oof, 2 more cards. Okay, we'll take both. 6 of Cups and the King of Cups. You know what's happening? The moment you meet that person that we talked about, and you feel that you're fully in your manifestation power, I see my dreams, they're close to me, I'm about to make it happen, I have what I need, I'm capable of doing all of this, I am striving at my work. Don't be surprised if your previous boss would call you and ask you to come back. Don't be surprised if it's not even to do with work. Some of the people from the past may want to come back into your life. See, the energy you're going to be given out is the energy of like, I can do this. There is confidence, there is strength, and people are very unconsciously navigating towards you, and it doesn't even have to do with work. It could be your personal relationships, people from the past, old friendships. People feel that you are sitting this magician energy, and they want some of it without really knowing what it is. I hope this made sense, pile number one. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, group number two, let's see what is up with you guys with work and career next. Let me adjust it slightly. What I'm seeing is that you are tired of waiting. You are tired of waiting for something to happen. You are tired of someone acknowledging you. You are tired of someone waiting for someone to give you a raise. You are tired of not being appreciated enough, or you are tired of not doing anything about it. So some of you are tired because of someone, and some of you are tired because of yourself. In this next chapter, there's going to be a bit of a shake-up where you go, you know what? I really feel like I need to get my shit together. If this person does not give me appreciation, or they're not able to see how much time and effort I'm putting into my role, or if my business is not appreciated by my clientele, I need to make changes. There is something that I'm not doing that I need to notice. What is hurting me? If I'm someone who doesn't speak up, I need to go and speak up. If I'm someone who sees that my business is not getting enough traction, I need to make some changes to the way I work. So in this next chapter of your work and career, you have to sit down and be really honest with yourself. What is something that I'm doing wrong, or I'm not doing at all, that I could do to make some beneficial changes in my life? Let's pull more cards. Let's see what else we got here. What is the deck that I want to use for you? Let me see. I feel like Texture Tarot is the one that's going to be very applicable. Let's see what it has to say. I feel like some of you could even give in your notice here. I wouldn't be surprised. Justice, the Star, the Sun. Let's clarify these. The Two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, nice. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely, guys, making big changes here, and you are fucking happy that you do. You were miserable, or you will be miserable in a situation in your workplace, and you go, you know what? I have to stop this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to lead my life this way. I don't feel like I'm earning enough, or I don't feel like I'm appreciated here, or I'm doing something wrong. So you kind of wake yourself up. You pinch yourself. You go, it's enough of sleeping on this. And you start seeking for justice in whatever way it feels suitable to you. Some of you recognizing that those scales are not even, and you go, okay, I gotta walk away. I gotta give in my notice, and I have to go somewhere else, because I'm not seeing any changes here, even if I ask for those changes. In a business sense, you're realizing that those scales are tipping because there is something that you're focusing on so much that is not helping you improve. It's more so the way it feels like to me. Someone is doing the same thing over and over and over again. They see that it doesn't work, but they don't make any changes. So it's insanity, right? And you recognize that, and you go, okay, let me change this around. And the moment you do that, is a moment of breakthrough for you. Let me tell you, you have Justice, Star, Sun, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. The Nine of Swords here is going to be a bit of flashbacks for you in the future, where you go, I can't believe, now I'm in this energy, I can't believe I was lying to myself in my own head about some situations in the past. I can't believe, oh my God, and there was a card on my lap I didn't even notice. And the card is the Hangman. That I have put myself in a limbo. Some of you may even feel, now make sure that you don't kind of punish yourself for this, because some of you will look back and say, how much time I have fucking wasted. How much time I have fucking wasted being in that place or doing something in a wrong way or not wanting to change when I had to make those changes. But you know what? It's gonna be a really important lesson of your life, so please do not punish yourself for that. Because what you're walking towards to is I wanna say quality life. I'm seeing that you're feeling much better emotionally. I'm seeing that you're much happier. You're much more inspirational. And there's going to be a massive shift that will take place in your life, not only in your careers, but in your personal life too. Notice how it's connected. Okay, what else we need to know about this? Some of you may be kind of harsh on yourself because you will look back and you'll go, damn man, I have caused myself so much anxiety. My mental state, mental and emotional together, was going down and I wasn't doing anything about it. If I only have made changes a bit earlier. Some of you will have this conversation in your head. Make sure you don't get stuck on blaming yourself for too long and focus on these next ventures that you have on the horizon. What is happening next? Yeah, look, you're fucking yourself in the head, literally here. Make sure you don't do that. It's okay to let the past go and let it stay in the past. We're not bringing in this dark cloud of thoughts with us to the future endeavors. Otherwise, you're going to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm seeing a blanket being put on a sun. You won't see the sun anymore. You won't be able to see all the good things in your life after those changes were made. And it's all somehow connected to the waiting game. Or maybe some of you are going to be like, hey, I've planted so many seeds and they're not growing. Maybe I see a little peak, but I've planted 100 seeds and I only see one. And you're gonna have to ask yourself questions, why? What was that trying to tell you? To go into reflection mode and to do a bit of soul searching. But at the same time, keep on moving forward with the Chariot, because what's waiting for you is respect. Respect and recognition. We're going from this mode to this mode. Yes, I've been through shit. Yes, there was a waiting game of some sorts. Or maybe I made myself wait. But now I'm moving forward. You are coming out of the situation much wiser. Not only experience-wise, but you're going to learn how to trust your gut feelings a little bit more, because your gut feeling throughout this journey was screaming at you, but maybe you were not listening. Yeah, and for some of you, that gut feeling kept telling you, go, move forward, leave, go. But you were maybe too afraid to do so. And you were resisting that feeling by creating a lot of inner chaos. Yes, I want to, but how? By taking the next step. You can go around that stone and move. You're stepping into this creative period of your life. I feel like some of you will be very naturally drawn to finding a little bit more creative job, or even if the job is not creative itself, the office of that job is going to be kind of like light. It's going to be creative. Maybe the interior, maybe the way the office works, maybe what kind of snacks the office offers. There's something different about that. If you tend to work in a creative field, you are regaining your creativity, because I feel like it was gone for a while, or you were not feeling on top of your creativity, which you are reclaiming. Unstoppable is what I heard with this, and this reminds me of the song Unstoppable. Let me just find exactly the song that I'm referring to, because I know there might be plenty of them called this way. It's a very chill, very flowy song. It's by Liane La Havas. So it spells LIANELAHAVAS, and it's called Unstoppable. It's a very chill song, and also I feel like you're gonna look at the thumbnail, you will see she has amazing hair, and it reminds me of the magic in the hair in some way. I don't know, maybe for some of you are a hairstylist or anything like that, you have a connection to beauty in general in your career fields. It doesn't have to be that. There's also another thing that I'm getting. The hair is connection to the above. I personally see it that way. It's like an antenna. It's an extension to the source. And some of you, you're getting quite a lot of ideas or downloads how you can be more productive, how you can be more creative in your approaches. So I hope this made sense, pile number 2. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, let's see what we have for you here. And for you, I wanted to pull 4 cards instead of 3, so we'll see why that was needed. You have the 8 of Coins, the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. Let's look at these. What's waiting for you in your career? There might be some sort of misunderstanding in your job in the future that I'm seeing here. But the way someone is handling it is super professional. Instead of choosing to fight, they are retreating. Now, but I want to make it clear, if you tend to be a people pleaser and you know that you don't stand up for yourself in your work, please do not allow people to step on your backs, okay? Because there is some sort of lesson that you are going through in your careers, but this lesson is very personal to you. It's not to do with the work itself as much as it's to do with you building character and realizing what is something that you want to improve on. For a lot of you, in this next chapter of your careers, whatever it would be, it has a lot to do with your throat chakra. You're learning how to be a better speaker, how to express your ideas and your thoughts better. Maybe some of you are learning the smart words, reminding yourself of the smart words. Your dictionary might be changing. Maybe for some of you it's very direct because you're talking in front of people, or people can hear you talk, people are listening to you. Pile number 3 is very different from pile 1 and 2. Here we are more so talking about what you may experience as the lesson, as an important part in your life in general. It's not only about career, it's about you as a person, you growing through your craft, through encountering situations that maybe are not always pleasant, But you know that you have to learn that for your own sake, and that might take you further in the future. See, I'm seeing that you are being looked up to by other people in the future. Yes, some people might be judgmental. Some people are going to choose to be on your side, as if you're gathering your tribe. When it comes to criticism, I'm seeing that you will encounter that. Make sure don't take it personally if you can. I know easily said, sometimes hardly done. But in this case, what someone is learning is, how can I be okay with people having the differences of opinion? How can I be okay when I'm sometimes not heard or not understood? Sometimes, not all the time. How do I not take it personally? I still know my worth. I know what I'm talking about. I know about my expertise, my talents, my abilities. Those hiccups that I might encounter have nothing to do with what I'm worth. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what else we got here for you. Oh, cards are flying. Give me a sec. What you may encounter next is the peace of mind. I feel like a lot of people in pile 3, you are choosing. It's gonna be a surprising factor because this is the career reading. But hey ho, that's what we have. I feel like you are choosing peace over a very intense and maybe even cutthroat environment. And how some of you are choosing peace, there might be some sort of, you want to call it a disruption, interference. There might be a time where someone meets, or maybe already met, a partner, and I'm talking about romantic relationship. And you're gonna start noticing how you, because this is a very masculine, I'm sensing, pile, or someone has to bring those masculine traits into work in order to succeed. Or someone, even if the job itself is feminine, you tend to be more in your masculine if you're a female. Someone is choosing to sit in their feminine by recognizing, firstly, what is something that I just don't have enough of energy for. I don't have maybe enough energy to fight for clients or fight about these projects or constantly be on guard, or what if the boss will tell me this, or constantly like hunt and chase. I feel like I'm not in my own shoes. If that's your case, I'm really feeling that you might be choosing a different direction or a different career path in general. Others of you, you're going to notice how very organically, very naturally life shows you that you need to focus more on love, focus more on family. Maybe you're suddenly going to find out that you are pregnant. Maybe your family will just require a bit more of your attention or nurturing. and everything kind of levels out. Some of you maybe are realizing that you cannot work for someone else. It's just too hard. It's too difficult for you. So you're going to find or look for ways how you can be a little bit more independent in the way you work. And I wouldn't be surprised if some people have changed completely their career paths because of that. But don't, when looking back, say you worked for someone and now you work for yourself, or you're going to be working for yourself in the future. Don't look back at those times and think, man, like, that was a waste. Because it wasn't. It has built you up to be who you are today, and to use some of those qualities that you have right now, some of the strengths that you have right now, for whatever you're doing in the future. You needed that. What is happening next? Yeah, for a lot of you, your focus is on relationship, on the family. Maybe if it's not family, then relationship with other people. How can I create a better community? How can I be in this career field that takes care of people in some way or helps them? How can I be more of service? But overall, your cards are talking about marriage, man. Your cards are saying you might be thinking about all the ins and outs of your career. I'm gonna give an example as a single person, specifically a female, because I talked about those energies before. You are hustling, you are trying to make it work, you may be in a very competitive field. Your job requires your masculine to show up day in, day out, and you notice how you slowly get disconnected from your feminine, and you go, damn, I don't have enough energy, I'm not really happy, I don't really take care of myself the way that I used to because I don't have enough in my cup, or I'm really on guard, in survival mode. And then whoop, something happens in your life where you meet a person, you cross paths with them, you start dating, and this person makes you feel so secure and safe. And then you go, damn, do I want to constantly be in survival mode? Now I know how it feels like to be taken care of by the masculine. And I'm not talking in a financial sense, just the energy, how you feel with them. I don't know if I want to be in this career field. I want to start thinking about family and marriage and being a mother. I want to do all those things. Some of you may find yourself there. This is not for all of you. But whoever is able to sense it in their heart already, you know that's you. And life will surprise you, pile number 3. So notice what is being shown to you right now by what is happening in your career. By the way, you're really respected. You're very respected as a person in your field, as a colleague, maybe you are a boss, as a business owner. You are respected. So don't twist this. Don't take it wrong that you couldn't do it or you can't do it. Just life and your journey you will require different things, and it's okay. A different season. I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.